Donovan with Vember, and you guys are a newer band, right?
That's right.
So let's go through each of you, introduce yourselves, and let everybody know what you do in the band.
All right. So my name is Julian. I am the drummer.
My name is Joseph. I play the bass.
I'm Danny. I'm on vocals and I'm on guitar.
I'm Michael, and I do guitars.
Okay. So if nobody's ever seen you play, heard of you, or anything like that, how would you describe your band?
I would say, first of all, very heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're looking at influences, more nu metalish and more death metal, too.
Yeah.
In our newer stuff. But we're pretty heavy, raw energy. That's how I would describe our music.
I would say.
Yeah.
Nothing too modern sounding.
Yeah, no, you guys are excellent. Excellent. I was blown away when I saw
Well,
you.
it's also ever evolving, right? So that's just where we are right now.
Mm-hmm.
And our inspirations will eventually evolve into a sound evolving. So right now it is more 2000s, more new metal.
Okay.
We also are ever changing our influences. So we're also coming out with more songs that are a little more progressive, bigger
Mm-hmm.
chords.
We found out about Opeth, and
Yeah, like there's this Swedish death metal band that we like a lot.
Okay.
that's what happened.
Opeth, and they just use a lot of big chords,
Right.
just like really nice melodies.
Right.
So it's always changing. So it's I don't like to put a label on it.
Right.
And it be one
We're
thing.
always looking to change our sound, too. Always trying to transform it.
Okay. So how did you guys all meet?
Oh well, this goes back. So
Okay.
me
I love
and
these
these two
stories.
guys, we've known each other since we were like yay
Right.
tall. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? And we actually started playing together, like just all picked up instruments just because we heard System of a Down.
At
That
what
was cool.
age did you pick up your instruments?
Maybe, I would like to say early middle school. Like,
Okay.
It was 8th grade, right?
8th grade? Oh, maybe
Yeah, I thought it was 8th grade.
7th, 8th grade.
Are you guys brothers?
We are twins.
I was going to say you guys look exactly
Yeah, we are
alike.
twins. We are identical twins.
Oh my gosh, my mom's an identical twin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's funny. Yeah, you look exactly alike.
We grew up in the same neighborhood, like
Like, we lived next
young
doors
age.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were next door
So,
neighbors.
Like their uncle's my neighbor.
Okay.
Like, straight
All
up.
right.
So, and Danny, we met him through school, middle school,
Okay.
and he kind of just joined in.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie, he was
Forced
the
himself
outcast,
into the band.
and he saw a bunch of us, and he's like, "This is my people," and we just clicked like
That's
right
awesome.
Damn, poor Danny.
Are you guys? What county are you from?
away. We're from Palm Beach County.
Oh, you're from Palm Beach. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't get many Palm Beachers here, which is exciting. Your second one of the week.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, I had Dust Supply the other day.
Oh, they're
Yeah, we
and,
are good.
Yeah,
so
they're
you're up
good.
in Palm Beach. Where in Palm Beach? Like Wellington or North Palm Beach? Or
West Boca.
West Boca.
Boca.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So all right. You guys met younger. When did you form Vember?
We were playing together before we decided to form Vember, so
Okay.
it was kind of like we were just screwing around, just playing instruments because we were the only ones that we could play with. So it was just doing that for like about a year until we were like, let's make a band.
Yeah, so actually before they had instruments, what they would do is they would.
Bro.
I mean, I wasn't there. Maybe you should say what you guys did.
We were so like once we fell in love with metal, we were so just like obsessed with it. We started just like we mimicked the instruments. Like he would bang on his like pillow. One of us would hum the guitar. It sounds
Oh my
stupid.
God, yeah.
And then one of
It was
us would
fun, though.
sing, and it would just be awful. And we're like, all right, we have enough. We had enough. We need to
Right.
get instruments.
Yeah. That's
So-
kind of where Vember technically started, is
Yeah.
when we got instruments, because it's just kind of like that's when we started playing.
Right.
And then Danny comes in, and
Right.
then that's when it really became a thing. But
Right.
it really like actually become a thing until like 2 years after we started playing our first
Yeah.
show.
Okay. Yeah.
So we've been playing together for like 5 years.
So you guys got all your music together first, and then started playing shows, or?
No, we got like 1 or 2 songs good, and then we just played like a bunch of like System of a Down and like
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did some
like, other
covers. We did
covers,
some covers.
you know.
And when we started like picking up our instruments, all we did was play covers, and then
Right.
we're like, we finally wanted to make our own music. So then we started writing.
Right.
Mhm.
Michael made the first song,
Oh, okay.
and then the second song we kind of all joined in,
It's kind of a
collaborated.
yeah, but it helps, man. Like, cause what's it called? When I like at my house, I have a bunch of like studio equipment, right?
Okay.
'Cause that's kind of what I do. Is I do
Okay.
mixing and I do like a bunch of production and whatnot.
Awesome.
Like I make beats, so that's kind of what helped to drive this entire thing, is because we had the space to do it.
Right.
So may as well get demos and whatnot
Right.
and record it. So kind of just helped all of us doing things. You know, helped me kind of be better at my craft, and it helped all of us play
Right.
and formulate what we needed to do. So it was just kind of like a cool way to do it.
So you mentioned you did covers. How do you feel about doing covers? Are you still like, because I know there's some bands that are like hard no, we're not doing covers.
So The sooner, yeah, we'll do covers.
That's what the way I
Yeah.
feel.
No, covers are like you. First off, you have to look at the music that was played before you. You know, you have to be able to see what people did before
Yeah.
you. You know, you have to take from that and then go on and make your own music
Yeah.
from it. You're never making anything new. That's like 100% ground line. You were not the first one to do it.
Right.
Yeah, but
You know?
I understand the view as if we only put our own music out. We
Mm-hmm.
don't want to like, for example, I think Motionless in White got really blew up through playing a Chop Suey cover,
Okay.
a cover of System of a Down. They're like, hey, we should blow up from our own music, not covering other music, or just the fact that we only play our own music and not others people's shit. You know.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And that's also
But
the way.
Also, yeah, you said-
Yeah, like it's also the way you put the cover into
Yeah.
the view. You know what I'm saying?
If you make it your own, but I feel like a cover will get a crowd reconnected if you're starting to lose them. Maybe throw
Yeah, for
a
sure.
cover in there. But like into what you were saying, I feel like some bands just don't want to fall into that tunnel of death of being a cover band.
Yeah.
And a lot of bands have fallen into it. Like I had one band on my show that they started with covers, and then this one place that always booked them wouldn't book them anymore because they weren't doing covers anymore, so they had promised to do covers, which it brings the crowds in, but I completely understand because my daughter's an artist, and she did a couple, but her old band used to kill us parents when we would suggest a cover, so yeah. But
Yeah, you shouldn't only do covers.
yeah.
I feel like there's
Unless
a good
you want to be a
line.
cover band.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
We never really like discussed that, like, oh, should we do a cover, or like should we try to choose like certain direction in terms of in that aspect. But
Yeah, I
we
mean, if
never
your
really
goal,
had
like,
most bands, I say if they do like a bunch of covers, they might have they might be running out of material, but we've for the most part have been pretty good on our material. So obviously we love to do it because it's like fun,
Right.
And that's why we got into it in the first place.
Right.
also, we know we're not a cover band,
Exactly.
so playing
No, you guys are an
covers doesn't
excellent
hurt
band.
us.
And you're an excellent front man. Let me tell you. You really,
He's got that presence.
like, it's,
that
yeah.
Stage presence, yeah.
It's, yeah,
Frontman stage presence.
That's-
for sure.
amazing. But let me talk to Danny. Danny?
Danny.
Danny.
Michael.
Michael, okay. Michael, you did the first song? You wrote the first song?
I brought in most parts, but I would say Julian really helped me out.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, so walk me through that process of writing that song and like where you found the inspiration for it.
So, inspiration for that song, Michael is kind of just this bank of funny, really cool, progressive, almost Middle Eastern riffs.
Okay.
And it's like, I'm being so serious. So, pulls out one of these glorious riffs that he has just tucked away and starts playing it, and then we pretty much create like an entire like form, like we do the structure first, right?
Yeah.
And then we had like about 6 riffs that we had going with each other. And then I just go in and kind of just tweak certain things that like add a little more like emotion in certain riffs, just change certain ways that they end, and just different structures, add breaks. That's kind of my thing.
Right,
like,
right.
But they are the ones that create the riffs.
Like
for
I would usually
example.
bring in a good foundation, and Julian will usually like just put the missing pieces perfectly
Right.
where
Yeah.
they need to be.
Okay.
Like it's pretty like not similar, but like it definitely had a much more different way.
Yeah.
Right.
He put his colors in it.
Right.
And that's kind of how we get the touch of everything, you know.
And how about the lyrics? Who put those together?
that was me on the lyrics. So
Okay.
I wrote.
And what was the name of this first song?
Fall.
Fall. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's you guys just dropped that.
Yeah,
didn't
we
you?
did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All
So
right.
that one just got dropped. Lyrics behind those, originally the song was a gang violence song that
Okay.
I'd written about. If you read the lyrics, it makes sense. But I mean, that's if you read the lyrics and think about that while
Right.
reading the lyrics.
Because there's
right?
so many different songs, so many songs that are written that can mean 12 different things.
No, 100%,
And I'm always wrong on what they mean. So,
Mhm.
I've
So I
given
mean,
up.
you know, you gotta. Now that I say this, and then you look at the lyrics, then it'll make a little more sense because I mean, it could really mean anything.
Right.
You know, but I mean, writing that song, I was just kind of. I think I was in my room and just wrote it one night. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's kind of like stream of thought.
Right.
You know, that's how
Right.
it goes. So, but
Yeah, good thing about our lyrics, I think, and like a lot of other bands, we like to keep it open to interpretation.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's a big.
Yeah.
Like, of course, we have meaning when we write them, but like we like to. Everybody can take their own meaning from
Mhm.
it, and that's what
Yeah.
connects with everybody.
And I love songs like that, like
Right.
that can mean so many different things.
Yeah, for sure.
And like the play on words, like and phrases and stuff. Like it's when songs are written creatively like that, it's just that's amazing to me. I'm not creative at all like that, so I really appreciate when someone can do that.
Yeah.
It's all right. So go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say you are creative in a way. You're starting your own podcast.
Oh,
getting
well,
all these
thank you.
bands.
You gotta have some
Everyone in their own
creativity
ways.
terms of
Thank
marketing.
you.
Yeah, man.
There's different ways of outputting the creativity.
That was nice
100%.
of you to say. Thank you.
Nice words from Danny.
That's nice. So Vember, this is another thing. I have in my own head where that came from. Where did you get your name from?
Your answer might be right.
Yeah. So ironically, or unironically, I don't really know what the right word is here. Anyways, we are 2 days apart in November.
That's what I thought it was. I was like, they're all born in November. I know it.
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah.
I'm in November. Are you Sagittarius? Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which day are you?
The 29th.
Me too.
Really?
Yes,
Oh, wow.
November
High five right
29th.
now.
A lot of
No
years
way.
apart,
No way.
but what's up? That's awesome. It's a good day. That was a good day to be born. Yeah.
I think the 10th is better personally, but you know.
That was a pretty good week for us.
Right, it was
Yeah.
baller
All right,
weekend.
so what? You're the 10th, and what?
We're the 12th.
The 12th. Okay. Yeah, I have 4 sisters, and 3 of us are November. We have a November 18th, 23rd, and 29th. And yeah, so and then I added my youngest daughter to the 5th. So it's like all like we're poor as hell at the end of the year, like between the birthdays and Christmas.
Yeah, my
and,
dad always complains about that.
Plus, it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
coolest sounding month, you know?
What?
November, just that in October. No other really month. Really.
Imagine if your birthday was in May.
Yeah, or like June.
June is
yeah,
crazy.
you couldn't have ever done anything
February.
with that.
We are June.
That is so awesome
to
that I
piss
was
off
right. I'm
anyone.
never right with that stuff. You have no. I'm so excited, but it's a cool name, Vember.
Yeah, it works, man.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
The issue was for a long time when we even started making music, we did not have a name for a long time. We
Right.
have- and like
We're
we
very
just
stubborn
brainstorming- Yeah, we were
when it
super
comes to
stubborn.
like
Yeah.
getting
And
something.
we were just brainstorming so many things and nothing would just click. And we're like, Vember sounds cool. And like we thought of it for maybe like months. It was just like in the back of our heads,
Right.
and we're like, we're taking too long. The music will speak for itself. Let's just use Vember.
And you
So-
guys, the cover for is it the cover or is it your logo for your EP fall? The
Oh,
who did it?
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
That
no!
was
Undescribed.
AI generated.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Like
Yeah.
perfect.
It took a long time.
It took a
Well,
long
it just
Yeah.
took a lot
It
of
took
like
a long-
coding or whatever to
That's
get it to do that.
incredible.
That's the one thing about AI is it works, but you have to really work with it.
You have
You
to
know
make
what I'm
it
saying?
work, right.
So
Right.
It's like endless, so you have to like really.
In a way, like AI
Okay.
creating the art is its own meaning.
Right.
Because it's just like almost the song is almost about like a big brother and almost an entity.
Okay.
In different views, of course, of the song
Right.
and meaning, but like you can see it as that, and having the AI image,
Right.
just like people say, there's no solar art in AI.
It's
but
amazing.
yeah, it turns out great.
So is it just your EP cover? Or is that going to be like your logo for Vember? Or?
I
That
think
was
that's
just the art cover.
Yeah.
Single cover.
Oh, okay. Your single cover.
Yeah.
So do you guys have a logo now, or are you still working on that?
Our logo is probably just like the Vember font that's on the
Okay.
on the
Yep.
part.
All right.
It works.
Maybe we'll change it. We have a few other like concepts with a snake,
Oh.
a dragon.
We don't have like a symbol.
Right.
Symbolism.
Right.
Yeah.
100%. We have
But we have
word.
our font. We have our
Right.
font, though.
Okay, so let's talk about recording. Like you say, you have you
Yeah,
do the
this guy.
mixing and
Yeah.
like do you keep it all in house? How do you do that?
I have I run a little micro studio out of my room.
Mm-hmm.
I converted my entire bedroom into a studio, and I'm now sleeping in my closet. No lies.
So good.
I'm not.
True.
This is true. I swear. But I have
Sacrifice.
Literally, I did. It was a sacrifice for the greater good, 100%. So I have a vocal booth that I have set up. It's like a wardrobe. Everything is connected into a Behringer UMC 1820, and then we have a bunch of Fantech. Is it Fantech? I think it is. Fanex. I think it's Fanex. In-ears that we use for
Okay.
rehearsal,
Mhm.
and we mic up his rectifier. Do we use a rectifier or your
It's different. Or right now it is a rectifier.
rectifier? Okay.
Guitar amp.
Because this guy is like the guru of guitar amps
Mhm.
over here. So he comes in with amps every single time, and we just like test them out to figure out what we want. You
Right.
know. So, anyways, we'll mic up his amp and cab, line in him, and then we'll do vocals for me and him because I'm the backup vocalist as
Okay.
well. So.
We switch on backup vocals.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
songs that we're backup, songs that he's backup.
Just 'cause I
Like,
have a softer
he does
voice.
the harmony.
Yeah.
But
Right.
if it's like screaming, more aggressive, then me and Michael will take it.
Right.
So, and then pretty much from there, we just go on my computer, hit record, play, and everything will kind of work together.
Nice.
And then that's a demo right there.
So you took one for the team, definitely.
Yeah,
Matt.
it was, dude. Honestly,
100%.
I wouldn't do anything else though. To be completely
Right.
honest with you, I mean, this is my passion. This is my drive. I'd live in a shoebox, and have like a mansion just with instruments. I'm serious, dude. Like, so like I don't really care about where I sleep as long as I can wake up and do what I want.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly. So, all right, you guys have known each other a long time. Obviously, you're sticking together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Where do you
this
want to
is
see Vember go?
I want to see us go to Europe.
Like,
I wanna
so
see- I wanna
that's you're
see
the
it.
long-term
I'll get
plan.
along with that.
Long-term, yeah. I
Mhm.
see
Oh,
us
yeah.
on the big stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're
I
gonna
see
have
it.
to
I think
cheer.
you guys have it. I totally do.
I appreciate
I
it.
100% do. I was like, well, I love heavy, hard new metal. Like, that's one of my favorites. So you guys had me at that to begin with.
All right.
And I was just, I could go to a whole Vember concert, and it would be awesome. Like, I really think you guys are amazing.
Thank you so much. Honestly.
So definitely stick with it.
All right.
For sure.
Your families, obviously, you've turned your bedroom into,
Yeah.
this studio.
Uh-huh.
How supportive are your families of this?
So thankfully, I come from a background of like musicians and
Mm-hmm.
people that love music. So like my dad played guitar, my mom played flute and was in marching band, and we have a bunch of instruments in my house.
Right.
And so when we moved into this house, I was already playing drums at the time. So I had asked my mom like, "Yo, can we do something with my room so I don't like destroy our house in terms of noise and vibrations?"
Mm-hmm.
So we have called up my uncle, and I don't know if this is off topic or anything, but
There are no
this is-
rules
yeah,
here.
This is how we got it so that we can
Okay.
record, right? So and practice in my room. So I called up my uncle. My uncle runs this thing, slight plug, Boca Theater and Automation. All right. It's a home automation company that they
Okay.
run in Boca, and he just had a bunch of overstock stuff like sound panels and whatnot, and then he also had this flooring mat that goes under a floor. Is it on? Yeah, it's just clipping, so I'm trying to keep it further
Okay.
away. But it goes under a floor, and it just dampens the sound a little.
It's kind of like a dance studio in a way? Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay.
But it's under the vinyl.
Wow.
So it's still hardwood, and it's just
Wow.
like a cushion under it. And so my room is treated, and with like the floor and also everything around, it actually wasn't that expensive, to be honest with you. Because,
Right.
I mean, we were already putting a new floor in when we moved in, so we just had to put like a mat over it,
Right.
and it worked.
Nice.
So, I mean, honestly, it was like a $200 job. So if you're ever doing your floor, do that if you play drums, like 100%. Or
He
make
gets commission from BTA, by the way.
Well, no, my daughter's a drummer, so it's like
Yeah.
you eventually start to just tune it out and learn how to read the subtitles
Yeah.
on shows. And
100%. That's
It's-
just how it is.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about your shows. Speaking of shows,
Mm-hmm.
how many of you guys? I've seen your name on flyers more recently than before. How many
Yeah.
shows have you guys done so far?
Probably like
10?
If I were to guess,
Yeah.
It's 10 now.
maybe like 8 to 10. Yeah.
I think it's 10 now. Just because we went on like a little micro tour with AWOL.
Oh,
that's
okay, you
went with
That's
AWOL.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yep.
so that was.
Yeah, we're really good friends. with AWOL. Shout out
Mhm.
AWOL.
AWOL.
Love you
Yeah.
guys.
So
Love
we
you,
knocked out
Pablo.
4 shows with
Yep.
them.
That was probably an awesome show.
Yeah, we're super.
Like that would
Oh, yeah, it was so
I
good.
would've
Great week,
loved
so
to.
much fun.
gone to that. AWOL. So Pablo's like he came. What was the old singer's name? Connor. Yeah. Super talented guy. Another one. You remind me a lot of him. Super talented. Yes. Like your stage presence. Like do you not like Connor? Oh no.
We have.
He is so good.
played with them the first.
No, the first show we've ever went to
He
was
is
at,
so good.
That's right.
So
different now.
when he dropped, I didn't know how I was feeling about that because I really, really, really liked him. And then Pablo came and I was like, "Well, damn,
And they
Pablo,
really
you
made it
good."
work. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Pablo has a better voice, in my opinion, just because it's softer.
They're different.
good.
Yeah,
So
they're
it's
different.
just, it works so much better for their band just because, I mean, like, to be honest with you, it's more emotional. He has more
Yeah, no,
emotional.
you're right.
With
Yeah.
Pablo right there.
Dude.
It's more of that punk ass.
Yeah.
dude. Like, that new song,
Connor
what
was
that
more
song
of like
about?
an Alice in Chains type of feel.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that goes well, but that's not the sound that I think they were going
No,
for,
right.
to be honest
Yep.
with you. They were
Mhm.
kind of going for that more like pop rock.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, I was
Wouldn't-
pretty blown away when Pablo, because I booked a show for one of my events. They were on it, and then Connor left, and I was like, well, shit, are they still gonna do it? And I was super bummed. And then Pablo was like, yeah, no, we're doing it. And I'm like, okay. And then I was like, well, how the hell is this gonna be? And I was like, wow, Pablo, that was awesome. It was so good. And that was his first live performance with the band.
Yeah, no, he's good.
Yeah.
Man. He's a musician.
Yeah.
That guy. But yeah.
So you okay? All right. So what was your favorite show so far?
Favorite show?
Orlando.
Definitely our last one.
I think Orlando was probably the best one, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Orlando was great.
I think it was the second day of the 4-day
Okay.
tour with AWOL.
Okay.
We went to Orlando on the second day. Energy was through the roof on that.
Mhm.
That was
Mhm.
ridiculous.
Like, it was so much fun.
I mean, there
Right.
was this coffee house. Like, I'm talking, we had the space to play probably about
as big as this.
about as not even like cut like
Oh, really?
from the top of that like the I don't know what is this, a carpet on the carpet? Yeah. So carpet, right? That's
Right,
about
right,
how much space
Really?
we had,
You
right?
were on top of each other.
Danny's amp breaks or guitar
Oh, no.
breaks
It just
still
didn't work.
just
Yeah,
didn't
I don't know
work
why.
for some reason. Next day it works fine. Just that's how analog shit works for some
Yeah.
reason. But crazy energy. Like, we're talking, guy comes out all the way down from South Florida with the mask. He was from us. He's been to our shows. Remember that guy with
Was
the
he?
mask?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
He came from South Florida to see us.
I don't
Dude.
know. Wow.
He's like, I've been to every single one of our shows, and I'm like, that was the
Oh,
first
wow.
time I saw
Isn't that
like,
awesome?
a band that like,
That's
I actually
awesome.
came up to. I was like, oh my god,
I love that.
yo,
I
right?
didn't know.
Right. No, for real.
No, but the energy there was actually ridiculous. I mean, there
Yeah.
was so jam packed, you could not see the door. It was just tight.
That's
Yeah, Orlando
awesome.
has a very nice scene. Like, their scene is way more prominent than I would say. Like, I guess definitely Boca.
Right.
There's not much of a metal scene in Boca.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So when we went to Orlando, it was like a breath
we
of
had
fresh air.
Right.
great supporting bands as well.
Yeah.
More in our
Yeah.
like heavy territory.
Uh-huh.
So like it really like brought the.
Who
vibe.
else played?
It was
There was
Of course,
I know
AWOL played.
AWOL played.
There was this
Uh,
girl band they played. They were
Yeah,
really good.
Breathless.
Breathless.
That was
Okay.
really good.
They were
They
good.
were really good. They played this freaking. They played a. What was that cover?
Deftones.
Deftones. It was
Okay.
a Deftones cover. Shove It.
Hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of heavier bands the more north you go.
Yeah.
Which is obvious because, you know, like in the 90s, death metal originated in fucking
St.
Central
Petersburg.
Florida.
Oh, did it? I didn't
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
realize
So
that.
bands like Death, Obituary, and
Cannibal
a bunch-
Corpse.
like, Cannibal Corpse, and there's a
Mhm.
bunch.
Uh-huh.
And
Well,
Those
there's
kids
a
from
lot
Florida,
of
too.
harder bands in Miami too.
They're really hardcore scene there.
Yeah.
yeah.
We just really haven't like gone south, to be honest.
Yeah.
With you. Like the furthest south we've gone is Davie, right?
You're here.
It was O'Malley's. I'd say.
Is that the furthest south we've gone? I thought Davie
Where'd you
Cava.
play in Davy
Oh,
Cava on
right.
84?
Davie Cava's
Right.
way smaller.
How'd you like that? We just talked about Davy Cava
That
the
is
other
a-
day.
Tight
Tiny.
venue. Dude.
Yes.
Honestly, I would rather never play there again just
Yeah.
because of how small and how tight they kind of made it.
Yeah.
We'll play any show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like I'd rather not play there.
No,
Like,
I
just
hear
because
ya.
of like I mean,
It's a drummer's worst nightmare.
no, it literally is. Like I'm
Right.
sorry,
We had
but
fun.
the way
We had
that
fun.
the way the amps were set up, they had one amp behind me, one amp over
Yeah.
here,
But
and
you
the
got
bass
this
amp
much
were turned,
room. That's-
right. And I'm not
it's-
gonna lie, that was our worst show ever because I could not hear anyone.
Okay, so it's funny you say that because my daughter, when she played there, it was her worst show too. The bassist didn't even play because he was like, "Fuck this," you know, like.
No, you cannot hear
was-
anything. Like
Yeah.
there's no treating in the room. So all I was doing was literally just locking in with myself
Right,
that
yeah.
entire time, right?
Yeah.
And we screwed up a bunch. We had to restart a song.
Right.
During that. And it pissed me off because honestly, it's not us. It's the venue.
Yeah.
I mean, it is us too because we have to be better, obviously, to accommodate for the venue's issues. You know, we can't control that. But at the same time, don't host a band if the band's going to suck
Yeah.
in your venue. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I
No,
agree
no
with that.
offense to them, but it's a kava bar. It's,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
do-
yeah.
we
No,
do
no,
need
and I
a lot
totally
of
get
space
it.
for what we do.
I totally get it, man. But that's just
We
my
always run into
personal
issues
opinion,
no
too.
matter what.
Yeah.
Some small issue at least.
Yeah, it always happens to
Yeah.
me.
So it's just normal.
Yep. There was something I was going to say about Davy Cava, and I can't remember now.
Well, especially in our last show
They have
that
good
you
cover.
saw, it was not that great. Like we got there.
Performance-wise, that was probably our worst show.
What, my show?
Really?
Yeah.
Performance-wise, like on
Are you kidding? That was a terrible performance?
That,
Yes.
Like mess ups, transitions.
We love hating.
I
on it.
really don't agree with that.
No,
Well, there was-
it just had a difficult start.
Yeah, it was a difficult start, but
For
it
you
wasn't
guys?
bad playing.
Well, just
Well,
like
it was
the
late because the one band threw us off, but
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, like first,
Other than that-
Michael's amp decides not to work. We're like, all right, let's use some other guy's amp. And
Oh,
there's no
yeah.
distortion on it, so we're like, all right,
Oh.
whatever.
Yeah.
And then
Still sounded
there's
fine.
phantom power on these microphones, so every time my lips would touch the mic, I just get shocked.
Shocked.
With like 30,000 volts.
oh my god.
So I just wouldn't touch the
funny,
mic.
dude.
And also, there's just a bunch of mess ups on our end, like with the music and transitions and
With the first song, there's this 4-bar bass solo. My bass cuts out right before the solo,
Dude, that's
Oh.
and it just
Yeah,
threw us
our ear
all
just
off
started
track.
failing.
And then we go off. After that, we go into this off time signature, and then we just not could get together.
What song was this?
7/8.
Was it 7/8? Which
Yeah.
when What part?
So the 278 riffs after.
Oh,
We were,
yeah,
we
that
were,
was
we were
that was
playing
weird.
We were playing different riffs. and
Yeah.
We were looking at each other, me and Danny, very confused, like, what the hell? And then he stops playing. Julian's still playing.
Yeah, because I was.
I'll
Just,
tell you, I didn't notice a thing.
Looking back
It was
at
a
it,
disaster.
Only you
I
guys
think
know.
That was the only mistake, like genuinely.
Yeah, I guess if
remember.
you're not really making the music, you don't really
Yeah.
see the mistakes. But also in a way that that is a great, like it's good that it happened to us because in a way we learn from it and we'll be better
Yeah.
from it.
Now we know to
Is your
tape
amp
them.
working
That's the
now?
night.
Well,
Yeah.
dude, it didn't
course.
break.
Oh, the day after it just works.
Was it my connection maybe? Like
No,
the
no.
yours? No?
These amps, they just tend to do
It was
that.
a-
I think
it
is a
was a
bunch of
channel.
knobs on the back got knocked for some reason, even though they're not like turnable knobs. Like they have
Yeah, that'll
selector
lock.
switches. And I guess some of them just changed in the wrong direction.
Right, okay.
I should have known how to.
Well,
Yeah,
I didn't
there was-
notice
was
it at
just
all.
It was a flunk on
At
us,
all.
bro,
Yeah.
completely. But I mean, honestly, I love playing at O'Malley's though. It's a great venue.
Were there any bands that played that night that you had not played with before or that never heard of or
We didn't play with. Oh, I forgot the name. They had a weird name. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
those
I've
guys
been
are
to
so
City.
cool.
Yeah,
they
and
were
who's
very
the
good.
last band?
That was It's Just Decoration.
that one
Yeah.
was really cool.
She was all right. That was the band that shocked me because, quite honestly, and I'll tell her this: like, I was concerned with how I was gonna feel because I had never seen them. I had heard of them, and then I was like, "Wow, she's really good." Like, I had to. So I reached out. I was like, "You're
Yeah.
gonna get a much better time slot next time." Like, I had no. Granted, I just drew the names because that's like the thing I hate is giving time slots. I hate it.
Right.
And I recorded it, so if anybody wanted to yell at me, I was like, nope, I swear to God, this is what it was. But she was very good. Like, I was shocked.
Yeah, her guitar playing is very good. I like
Yeah.
the way that they were orchestrating everything. Like drummer was tight.
Yeah.
The dynamics up the wazoo, bro. That was crazy.
Were you guys there for Dust Supply?
We just
we
All right.
right after.
He's an excellent drummer,
Well,
too.
yeah, no, I played with
We
him.
Oh,
would
you
play
play?
with-
Oh, okay.
He's played on my
the show
kit.
before that we played. with
Yeah.
them, and they killed it.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
good friends with them just because
Awesome.
of that. He's donated me some felts before. It was
Yeah.
bless him.
So, all right, what's your favorite venue that you've played so far? In South Florida.
Ooh,
Honestly, O'Malley's
Yeah.
is a nice venue because it's just open. It's got a big stage,
Yeah.
a lot of room.
it's the best venue we've actually played at.
Probably
Fun is a
O'Malley's,
spot
yeah.
in Pompano.
That Pompano spot was
Oh yeah,
really good.
Black Flamingo.
I forgot
Brewery.
about that.
Okay, I'm loving
I had
Black
fun there.
Flamingo. They're being
Yeah.
so good to the bands, the local bands.
Dude.
Like,
They're
they're
good.
they're
yeah.
being so good.
And
so
no, it's also like almost treated. Isn't it treated on the top? Like it's.
I don't.
It is.
remember.
It's
Yeah,
like-
they
I
have-
remember
they
there
have-
were
I think they
issues
have
with the
clouds.
sound,
They do.
but I hadn't like. I thought it was a great show.
I haven't been there yet, but I'm going to be going. I think that Dust Supply is playing there on the 31st.
And it's big.
So I said, I definitely
big.
wanted to go out and check
Yeah.
them out.
It's pretty good, man. I'd recommend like getting shows there.
Yeah.
Only thing, like I don't remember if it's a tin can or not. That's the thing.
What?
Like
The tin can is, oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh shit. Unseen Creatures.
Mm.
Talking, it just echoes and echoes and. it's
Yeah,
like,
well,
oh
this
my
is kind of the
God.
same idea because this is in an industrial area, so it has really high like
Yeah.
industrial ceilings with like HVAC exposed.
Mhm.
So I don't know if they're gonna like put any like clouds or anything
Right.
like that. I don't even remember if they have any, but that's just something to like think about when you're going there, just because it's like it will ring
Right.
bad if it doesn't. So
All right. So, what about the local bands? Like, are there any bands you're dying to do a showcase with, or any that are your favorite?
Well,
Sorry. As much as the local bands are good, we love heavy shit, you know.
Mhm.
And a lot of the shows we play with, we are probably the heaviest band there.
Okay.
Um,
there seems to be a pattern.
it is.
We just want to keep on playing. We just want the scene to get heavy.
Right.
We want
Yeah.
to bring back the roots as it was in the 90s and
Mhm.
how everyone
Yeah.
was. So, yeah, I mean, I like Manticore a lot just because
Okay.
of how heavy and fucking in-your-face stupid they
Right.
are. Yeah. I think Medicine Room, too.
They're, I will cut my arms and legs off for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, I take care of them. It, definitely.
We also love
Yeah.
playing with AWOL. AWOL is amazing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're heavy too.
Yep.
Like they have a good mix of heavy and like
Mm-hmm.
just classic rock, soft
Yeah.
rock, and they really blend those flavors
Yep.
together. They're great.
I would love
Yeah.
to play with Medicine Room though. That would be really cool.
I should set up a show
Yeah.
somewhere.
They have so much
Where should we do it?
sounds, like new metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
similar. Like, as soon as you guys started
should
playing, I
go
was like, oh my
somewhere.
God. I almost reached out and told
Yeah.
Medicine Room, you guys got to pick it up because I might have someone right there with you guys.
I also really liked seeing Breathless.
Breathless. Was
I've never seen
The girl
Breathless.
who,
That's Central Florida.
Oh, okay.
yeah, the girl who
Orlando.
front woman's that band, I guess.
Nice. Okay.
She's pretty sick. And there was this other band. What was that band that we played with in Black Flamingo?
That last one.
Newly Opposed.
Opposed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, newly opposed. Yeah. Yeah.
Frontman, dude.
Use your mic.
That front man is ridiculous. My bad.
Yeah.
Dude.
Mhm.
Dude. He
Yeah.
like just reminds me of like, I don't know, just a tiny Corey Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see more heavy
He's
bands come
awesome,
out.
bro.
I think a lot of this scene is almost saturated with these almost softer.
Yeah.
All of them kind of almost sound the same
Yeah.
to me. I don't want to speak for everyone here, but just
No.
for me.
I hear you.
And I just want to hear some variety and some,
Right.
some rawness. you
Oh,
know?
you're right. You're right. I would love to put, like, I put together this one show, and I think I had one too many screamy bands, and it was just a lot. I was like, all right, like, but I am a rock girl, so it's like, I think, like, just one screamy band, maybe some rock, and then another scream. Like, I'm talking, like, we had Werewolves, Vizcaya. I mean, they're all very, very, very good bands, but further within.
Is that from an AJ? His name AJ?
Mhm.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
he's a barber. He used to cut for my
Yes,
uncle.
he is a barber.
Yeah,
yes.
my uncle has a barber shop, and he worked at that barber shop.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know that.
I just felt like it was just too many in
Random
a row.
fact.
So, because they were all exactly the same. So, yeah, but
Yeah, every genre gets saturated with,
Yeah.
with eventual time.
Yeah.
Even like literally every genre. Like
Yeah.
look at rap now, it's all saturated shit.
yeah,
So saturated music is just kind of the death.
You gotta go back to what actually sounds good.
Right.
You know. Like, I mean, what sounds guiltily good, and that's
Mhm.
what really sounds good. You know?
no, I agree.
So, like, you
Yep.
think you shouldn't be listening to it, but it sounds good either way. That's
Mhm.
you should be listening to it. You know.
So, any crazy stories from any shows?
No.
There is one that
No.
we're not
No,
talking
no,
about.
no.
Polar opposites. It's either like too crazy to talk about, or it's like nothing crazy.
I just would rather not talk about that. I'd just rather not talk about that.
Okay.
No, Tampa. In
Where'd you
Tampa.
play in Tampa?
What was it?
What was the
Was
name?
that one of those military venues?
No, Tampa, dude. It was the one that got. It was gonna be, at.
He got switched last minute.
You know exactly
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
know-
saying.
okay, I
Yeah,
know what
we're
he's talking about.
we're
I don't-
keeping that under wraps, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry, we can't talk about that. Maybe off camera.
That was probably the craziest story just because of how funny it was. And then, like, 2
Right.
days after, our account gets botted. So that's why it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go on Instagram, we have a lot of followers.
Yeah.
Well, depending on what you think is a lot, but it is a lot.
Uh-huh.
Good for us.
Which is not real. They're not real.
Yeah.
And we were contemplating either deleting the account and restarting.
How did
or-
that happen?
So we don't know.
We have no
We
clue.
really
Yeah.
We just started getting all these followers.
No, it was so funny, the story, dude.
Really?
Yeah, we were all playing poker at
Hey, I wouldn't
Danny's
complain,
community.
yeah.
We're like, there's no way we blew it up. We
like,
blew up. There's
like
something
Michael
else.
Michael looks at our phone and he's like, yo, we just got botted. And then we all just look at our phones and we're just like, holy shit. Like, we're all like mid-hand of poker. Like, just, there's nothing's going on now.
Somebody,
So
maybe
funny.
someone like mentioned you. Someone, because you know Paige Van Zant, the MMA. Well, now she's bare knuckle.
Oh yeah, the girl. Yeah.
She.
What doesn't she do? OnlyFans now?
Yeah, she's an OnlyFans now. But she gave a shout out one night about my daughter's old band.
Really?
And like overnight, she's like, everyone has to go follow them. It's Saving Harold. Go.
How did she hear about that? That's actually a sick
I
story.
have no freaking idea. And
Paige is
we
hot.
woke up the next morning, and all of a sudden they had 1,000 more followers. It was the
Jeez.
craziest thing. It was
Yeah.
like, what the
The
heck?
issue
Well-
with us is that it was a bunch of Russian followers.
Yeah, it was a
Maybe
bunch
like
of.
a Russian band. Maybe
Oh.
like slaughtered to
Yeah.
Prevent shouted us out.
Yeah, but
You
no.
never know.
Yeah. We'll play for all you people up there.
Right.
Yeah. So like we were contemplating deleting it or not because it looks disingenuine, you know.
Right,
I
It
get
doesn't
that.
look like it's authentic.
Right.
Especially when we post after
Disingenuine.
that and we have like not fucking 20,000 likes.
Right.
You know?
They're like,
Someone
Right.
put a
Looks like
dent
we
in it, though.
It looks like we purposely bought these accounts just
Right.
to be something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
someone-
why we were contemplating changing it, but
Eh.
we decided not to.
I think they'll
guess.
eventually fall off, won't they? Like,
I mean, so far, it's who put a dent in it?
I tried unfollowing a bunch.
Yeah, was that you?
I did knock out like a good 500 to 1,000. I was like planning like, okay, maybe over a span of like 2-3 weeks, I'll just slowly unfollow.
right.
So that was you?
Then We just got more. We just kept getting more.
First,
What
we
the
bought
heck?
10,000. We have
Like, oh,
we have
shit.
20,000
Yeah,
right
we had
now.
10,000
We
first.
bought 10,000. Then we started removing a bunch just for them to add another 10,000.
Yeah, literally, while we were removing them, they just kept coming, and we were like, "Oh my god!"
I mean, I guess there are worse problems to have, but
yeah,
it's-
but it hurts, especially when you're trying to market a young.
Yeah,
band, you know
I
what
get
I'm saying?
that.
I don't want people to think that we did that because
Right.
a lot of people do that.
they didn't
Yeah.
do it, guys. Okay.
We didn't do it.
And we're
They
upfront
do
about
it.
it.
We swear.
Our Instagram, we have it said there that they're all.
Yeah,
fake, you know.
Right.
Take our words for what they are. You know, I guess.
Okay. Well, they're a very good band though, so they should have that many followers. So
Yeah.
that's
I agree.
They're
All
all
right.
real in our eyes.
exactly. Do you guys have any dream venues that you are dying to
Yeah,
play at?
Revolution would be a sick
Yeah.
one to
Revolution.
play at. Because I feel like it's the next step up compared to
Viper
playing with these
Room.
kava bars. Viper Room.
I have a show
yeah.
coming up at Viper Room.
Viper Room.
Yeah, May
Viper
5th.
Room. Whiskey a Go Go.
Yep.
Just
One
the
of
OGs.
System of a Down back in
All
the
their-
late '90s used to play there and have insane shows.
Yep.
So
I rep it.
it's
we
a,
all took a trip to California to go see System of a Down.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And we went on the Sunset Strip just to like,
Right.
because we've seen all their old videos.
Right.
So we just went down the strip just to see it for
Mhm.
ourselves.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, it was so cool.
It's yeah.
I like. That was like one
Did
of
you
the.
guys go into the Viper Room?
No,
No,
we were-
because
We were
no,
18.
but
Yeah.
I know,
Oh.
I
We
know
were
that it's not what it
17,
used to be. I know in the '90s, I think Johnny Depp bought the Viper
Yep.
Room, and it was almost like a shadow, like celebrities used to
Yeah.
go there all the time
Yeah.
and hang out. It's not. I don't know if he still owns it or not.
He doesn't, but all the same staff is there, and it's just a very cool experience because you see pictures. It's exactly the same way. Even the instruments, because they provide the entire back line, they were all there 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Like the amps, everything. So it's just a legendary
Yeah.
club.
That's the
Like
reason.
the
I mean-
GM is the same GM. The door girl, she's the same door girl.
Damn.
Yeah, but that's all the way in California. We would
Yeah.
love to play at Revolution.
Yeah.
Revolution.
I had a
down
show
here in
there.
Fort
I'm
Lauderdale.
planning one for coming up, but Bill isn't responding to me. But
we've heard the tales.
I've heard
of-
some. Yeah, I've heard there's always
that
some
one.
problems at Revolution.
Yeah, I like that.
my last show couldn't have been more smooth.
Really?
But I've been to shows there where like the air conditioning's not working,
Yeah, that's what I've
or
heard, the air conditioning.
Yeah.
but it's
AC, man.
yeah,
Through the grapevine.
it's a
Yeah.
Fucking Rock in Rio, dude.
Rock in Rio. Let's do it.
Rock in Rio.
Rock in Rio.
fucking-
I would love personally Red Rocks.
Red
Yeah.
Rock.
Red Rock.
oh my god, my
cool,
nephew went
dude.
there and he was sending pictures to us. It's amazing. It is
Play
amazing.
Red Rocks would be awesome. Play
Yeah.
the Sphere.
Yeah, the Sphere in Las
Play the
Vegas.
Sphere. That's the new
Oh.
legendary
That's
venue, bro.
Yes.
Come on.
next week.
Yo, hook us up. The Sphere. We'll slide ASAP.
Anyone from the Sphere management sees this video.
I
You guys should
swear.
just-
Chance.
Mine
You
would probably
guys
be
should
a
just
Russian
take a little
airfield.
tour and do all these. Reach out to the venues and
Yeah, I saw you just did that with what's their name?
Well, Young Fiction.
Young
Yes.
Fiction.
Yeah, because I had them play my Viper Room. I asked them if they wanted to do Viper Room, because Young Fiction's another band that I'll cut all limbs off for, and they said, "Well, we're going to plan a tour around it," so they did. And the crazy thing is, like, they're the ones probably that spent a lot of money to get out there because they rented
Yeah.
the van and everything. And when they were playing, they put on like probably the best performance I have ever seen them put on. And this guy went up and threw $1,100 in cash on the stage for him, and I was like, "Oh my god, you guys!" And the guy was like, "They freaking deserved it, every dime of it," because I was like worried this guy was drunk and was going to be waiting for him. I'm like, "If you want the money back, I'll get it back for you." And they're like, "Nope." They deserve it. So
Damn.
I was like, you know what? That worked out so good for them. I was so happy for them.
Yeah, no.
Great. I remember you telling me that at the end of our last show.
Oh, what time did you guys play?
12?
We were there
That's
helping
why I
you
probably don't
pack
remember.
up.
I remember. Yes, I was
That's
like,
when
oh my
it's
god,
become a blur.
you guys are the very first band. I've done a lot of shows. You're the only band that's ever stuck around to help me load my shit.
Really? Of
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
And we
That
always
is
do
it.
That.
That's just- that's what we
Even
do.
my
That's
daughter
what we
said it. My
do.
daughter's like, I can't believe they stuck around.
Yeah.
No, that's
I'm
just
like,
how we do.
yeah,
If we
I know,
play
right?
late, there's
Regardless,
no
usually-
point not to, you know.
Usually we're always like the first band to play.
Yeah.
Because we're the smaller band, so they'll put us like at the first time
Right.
stamp, and we always stay to help out.
Right, that's so
just what we
nice.
do, yeah.
And I love seeing that with bands, like, because I think you have to support each other. So
Oh, 100%,
it's-
man.
You gotta.
Because I mean, you got to be honest with yourselves. There's going to be bigger bands than you, no matter what. You know, and
Yeah.
they're going to be the ones throwing the shows that you want to play at.
Mhm.
So you can't be an asshole. You know, you got to be able to help out all the other
Right.
bands so that when they want you, you're worth. You know.
Right. Yeah.
even in performance and as well as just accompaniment. you
Right.
know?
Yep.
It's kind of.
And look, we know how it is. Like we keep all our like gear, like old vintage style stuff. So
Yeah.
we still have all the heavy shit and like we gotta
Yeah.
plug this here
100
and that
pounds.
there. We don't have like any processors or anything like
Yeah,
Right.
we literally
So we
bring
know,
cabs
like-
up
Yeah.
the stairs
Yeah.
to get
that.
to my
Or
room.
yeah, last thing you have to bring 100-pound cabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up and downstairs, all that stuff.
So
Yeah.
light work.
The guy that was
Like
doing my
Nathan.
sound, that's my daughter's boyfriend. My sound guy was away, so I was like, Jeremy, you gotta.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's so nice. He
He was-
really
he
is
was a
such
good
a
guy.
genuinely nice guy. But he bought this huge. It's in my garage right now. This huge amp, like I'm talking like like this tall, and Nebraska. So they had he couldn't fly it home, so they took a trip out there to. But it's apparently like a vintage one that like I would not know, but.
wow.
But my
Seems
drum
like-
set, the
Uh-oh.
drum set that I have, it was James Brown's drummer's drum set.
Holy shit! What?
Yeah, and I noticed there was a big scratch on the side of it. And my daughter's like, "If you keep using this for shows, you're gonna destroy it." And I'm like,
The one that I played on.
"Yeah, yeah."
James
Whose
Brown.
was it? James Brown.
James
Is that-
Brown.
Is that like a jazz? drum?
No, it's like rock.
Rock?
Y- James
Yeah.
Brown.
It's like blues.
Blues?
Like James
Um,
Brown band. Pretty
Payback,
sure.
the big payback.
I wouldn't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Death metal.
Yeah. There you
That's
go.
cool.
Well, James Brown is a legendary, like Elvis Presley type of
Yeah.
guy. So, yeah, okay. All right, so we're going to move on to the next segment of my podcast here so that all of your 20,000 followers can get to know you guys.
Well,
Shout out
great.
to
Okay,
Russia.
so I'm going to ask you
You need
guys
to
some
understand us.
questions so that they're, not crazy questions.
Mm-hmm.
But so outside of music, do you guys have jobs?
Yep.
Yeah, we all do.
We all do.
Okay, what do you guys do? If
I
you wanna
work.
Tell me.
Ironically, I work with Pablo's girlfriend at Ramen Lab.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I used to work with Pablo.
I also used to work
Yeah.
with Pablo. That was so funny. He just kind of like, he moved to what's it called, West Palm. So he's working at the West Palm location now.
Okay.
He's still with Ramen Lab. He's still part of the squad.
Yeah.
But it's just funny because it was like I was working there already for like 4 months, and then Pablo joins out of the blue. We didn't even notice. Like I didn't know at all. He didn't know I was working there either. Danny finds out and he's like, "Yo, you're working with Pablo." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Really?" It's so funny. And I talked to my manager. He's like, "You know Pablo?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're about to go on tour together."
How long was he working there before you found out?
He literally just joined. Like,
okay.
Like he just joined. Like I think it was like in late November around. And it was just funny. He was like, "Yeah, we're about to go on tour together like in 2 weeks, dude." Yeah, I know Pablo. Yeah.
Cool.
So I work at Ramen Lab and the C, Southeast Asian Kitchen.
Oh, okay. All right.
Shout out Lemongrass Hospitality.
I work at a restaurant. It's a country club, like next to my house in West Boca.
Okay.
I've been working there for like a year and a half. I just run food there, nothing special.
Food runner?
Shout out Woodfield.
Yeah,
Okay.
shout out.
I also just run food at a nice little restaurant down
Okay.
in Delray Beach.
Shout out
Okay.
Lit Colonial.
And I do valet
Shout
at the
out Food
Boca Raton
Brothers.
Hotel.
Ballet man. That's
He's a
some
valet
money.
man.
It is.
My
He makes a
my
lot of money.
husband, when we were in high school, well, right after high school, he started doing valet at this place on 17th Street. Man, he would be making like $500 a night.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, sometimes.
crazy. Yeah.
It happens,
Is it
yeah.
still the same like that? Like, yeah.
It's like a seasonal thing. So
Yeah.
like in the winter right now it's pretty good, but
Yeah.
usually starts to die out.
Yeah.
Summertime.
Shout out Book Resort.
I should work there.
Okay, so what's your favorite place that you've ever traveled to?
Switzerland.
Oh, you've been to Switzerland?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Mic drop.
Yeah, right?
I- that-
I'm gonna say this country just because it's the only country we've been out of the United
Okay.
States, Colombia. 'Cause It's the
Okay.
only time we've been out of the United States, so it was a lot
All
of
right.
fun. Seeing a new culture, new scenery. It was
Right.
a lot of fun. Yeah.
Right. All right.
I've only been to Brazil.
Oh,
Really?
that's all? That's
Yeah.
just Brazil.
Yeah, yeah, Brazil.
Brasileiro.
Yeah. Yeah. Brazil was nice. I've been to a couple states, but yeah, I was born and raised in Florida, so that's just
Yeah, me
where
too.
where I
There's not
reside.
November 29th. We just can't leave,
Yeah,
right?
no.
Yeah.
Cursed.
LA is
First
always
birthday.
fun. We go to LA all the time. And
Yeah.
a trip to LA together.
You
was
guys should
fun.
come out for my show.
I would. 100%.
We'll see
I don't
if
know,
we can
yeah.
make it. Yeah. When is
You
it?
should. May 5th.
May
Cinco de
5th?
Mayo.
Where is it?
We'll look at it.
At
for
the
sure.
Viper Room.
Oh, maybe. We'll look into it.
And then you guys, I can introduce you to the GM, and then you guys could walk down to the Whiskey a
That
Go-Go,
would be
get your
good,
show
actually.
booked there.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That would be
Right.
fun.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah. So, where's your favorite place?
You guys are the same.
guess our answer
Yeah.
goes together.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what exactly what I was thinking too.
All right. Okay, so do you guys have significant others? I know that a lot of people are going to be wanting to know.
No.
We're
No?
all virgins.
You're all single, all of you?
Yeah, we're
For
all
real?
I'm celibate.
You're all single.
Danny's like,
I'm
speak for
shocked.
yourself, dude.
It's like, you're going to get me in trouble.
Yeah, no, we don't. We don't.
I like
Okay.
guys.
100% music.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a man boy.
All right, so tell me one fun fact that nobody knows about you.
It's a tough one. Fun fact, I'm a twin.
That is a fun fact.
No,
Identical
honestly,
twin on
it's
top
like,
of it.
In like middle school, people didn't know, and they would see Michael down the hallway or me down the hallway.
Oh, that's funny.
They'd be like, "What's up, Joseph?" or "What's up, Michael?" I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" And then
You
it was
just have to go with that at the point.
Did you guys ever
Donna.
like pull the little switcheroos on
We
the
never
girls?
did.
I wanted them to do it for so long.
Never did, but our personalities are also pretty different.
They're
so
very
Right.
we always feel like we never could actually pull it off.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I wish they would have done it though. Oh my god, but it was so funny, especially in Oh, because you both were in that class. Never mind. I'm gonna say in the science class. It was funny. Jeez. Fun fact, because I'm brain dead.
fun fact.
Do you have a fun fact about yourself?
Damn, switch the question.
Switching it around.
Reverse card.
Fun fact about me.
Switch seats.
I have a couple of fun facts. I'm the youngest of 5 girls.
I'm the only one who, I guess not. I was gonna say I'm the only one who really plays an instrument in my family. I guess consistently I'm the only one who plays an instrument.
You definitely are the only
the
one.
only one that's
consistently.
been divorced in my family. If that.
These are some crazy facts here. Heard them first.
Yeah, I guess I really don't have any crazy fun facts. No, I don't think
Yeah, you
so.
see?
No, just yeah.
Michael?
I'm pretty
Pretty
boring.
sure
I
That
guess.
is a very tough
died
question.
on her
Caught me off guard.
birthday.
Did he?
I think, if not, it was the 28th. That's a fun fact.
That is a fun fact.
Morbid fact.
What?
Jimi Hendrix died on
A
our
fun
birthday.
fact is that I share a birthday with the singer of Vember.
Yeah, that's a great fact.
That's the
Yeah.
best fact of all.
Let me see. When did Jimi Hendrix die?
That could be like completely bullshit.
When did Jimi Hendrix?
Or maybe
die?
I got a fun fact now.
Or maybe Born.
September 18th.
Okay, then what about Born? Maybe it's Born.
Oh, I know another singer that you couldn't care less that we were born on the same day, but
Who?
he's a new kid on the block.
Who?
Jonathan Knight. When was Jimi Hendrix born? November 27th.
Ah.
Close.
Close.
L's.
Was he born or he died?
He was
Okay.
born on November.
That's a fun lie. I told you.
1942. Dang. Yeah.
All right, Michael, what's your fun fact?
Fun fact, since you mentioned it, I was born in like a 15-day span from Jimi Hendrix's birthday.
Yo, that guy. That guy.
Who's older?
Me.
He's older by 2 minutes.
There's the fun
Minutes.
fact.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
He'll always hold that against me.
And then here's my fun fact. My brother was born on the day that Martin Luther King Jr. got shot. And that's all I got.
That's it. Okay.
Just because we're on that line, my day is not
Born
very.
on the day JFK got shot.
What?
Wait, your brother was born the day?
The
Is he
day that-
reincarnated?
that
He's
Martin-
reincarnated?
Yeah, he's reincarnated MLK, bro. On God, I swear.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He's bringing us together.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right. So if you had $1 million, what would you spend it on?
I would invest this year.
That's exactly what I'm
Fake followers for our Instagram.
Fake followers.
Fake followers.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm investing straight into the band. Or honestly, we don't even need $1 million to invest into the band. We can invest in easily $200,000 and be totally fine with that.
I
And
know.
then, like,
I know. Dogecoin is going up right now.
Danny, shut up.
I've seen it.
Invest into some stocks, brother. Get some contracts going. Penny. Yeah, bro, that's what we do. Buy real estate, just start selling it, make our own venue. $1 million
I
bucks.
would love to get a venue.
Our first mission would just be like money into the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Promote our band so we can promote other things in the future that
Yeah.
we want to do off of the band.
And
you know?
probably more gear, better, like more professional gear. Probably invest into a studio for ourselves.
Yeah,
Mhm.
100%.
That's also what we're trying to work on right now, try to get our own studio.
Right.
Yeah, so everything is a slow build up. Right now it's on hold because I just got a car that's going to be very expensive, but it's still a slow build up.
Julian, let's plug your new car because you're dying so badly.
Okay,
too.
what did you get?
BMW 1999 Z3. All right. Convertible. It slides.
It's also in the BMW shop right now.
I'm spending $700
It's the most
on a
expensive
diagnostic.
car to repair.
Yep.
Not really, but yes.
No, for real.
Has an oil leak. Bought it for $4,300.
So you've been 2 weeks.
It's about the driver, not the car.
I swear, dude. I
Oh my
swear,
God.
man.
That's
Listen,
funny.
The reason why it's not dead is because I'm driving it. All right. It's not because there's no coolant or anything like that. I swear.
That is so funny. Okay.
Appreciate
That
it,
is
Joey.
hysterical.
You really helped me out there.
I got you.
All right, so you're able to share a meal with 4 individuals, alive or dead. Who would those 4 people be?
Share a meal?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're having them over for dinner.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Damn.
All right, I'll start. Probably all like who I admire, like in the music scene, I guess. Probably Serge from System,
Okay.
from that System. Michael Ackerfeld.
Just to call himself a
That's
genius.
4 people. I'm sure we would share a lot of the same people at this.
I mean, I'm sure his will be
Dining
drummers.
table.
Mine will definitely. I'll pick like 4 guitarists.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I'll pick like Sinister, Darren from System, James from Metallica, and then
I would totally
Mine
eat,
for someone
bro.
else.
I'd totally eat kebab with all of System of a Down.
Yeah.
I would think.
That's like,
Nice
that's
Armenian
like, dude. Either some sunflower seeds or kebab.
Yeah.
It's the only way. Like, just whisper sweet nothings. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I need.
Jesus Christ.
A lot of people say Jesus Christ.
Yo, Moses would be hard too.
The last.
Like Cleopatra or like maybe King Arthur or Ivan the Terrible or some shit. Some crazy answers.
It's so funny how your guys' minds think, like, as opposed to like someone older like me, because every guy you just named has been named at these dinners before when I've asked this question.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, like that's like the last. I'd be like Molly Ringwald or like Kevin Spacey, like drunk people, like it's just. I'm just like. Yeah, he's in trouble right now.
Yeah.
He's in trouble.
Dangerous man.
It would be. It would be.
What did he
It was
do?
literally the only. It was like a sex.
It was a sex offense. Yeah.
to minor.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't
Yeah,
know
it was
the
a
I thought it was
minor.
just like random like
It was a
celebrity
minor.
acts. Oh, Kevin Spacey spaced out.
Yep. Yeah, it was a shame. Yep.
You didn't read between
Because
the
he was a
lines.
very talented actor, and now he's done.
No.
That's it.
Tragic.
You can act like he
Yeah.
doesn't like kids.
Next question.
Yep.
Okay. Are you more into brains or looks?
And me, like, am I more brains or looks or
No, like what do you like in a girl?
Oh shit, both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Both.
Yeah,
yeah.
like
It's gotta be a good mix of both.
it can't just be one or the other.
Yeah.
Like she can be hot, but I don't want a brain dead girl.
Dude,
Yeah.
no, straight up.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yep.
honestly, like I'd cry a lot alone.
I don't have a mic. Just both, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess both is the right answer.
It is.
All brains for Michael.
All brains here.
Yeah, only brain.
So he gets brain.
All right. So if you could join one music group, what group would it be?
Wolfpack.
Okay.
Music group?
Wolfpack.
Yeah.
A
Like
band?
a famous band.
You don't know Wolfpack?
Wolfpack?
Wolfpack.
It's like a jazz fusion band.
Bro,
Yeah.
guilty pleasure.
Yeah, the bass player. is insane for
Dude,
that.
come on, Joe Dart.
Yeah, Joe Dart. It's tough. I'm just gonna say like, I would like to say Metallica just because they're playing all
Mhm.
the biggest venues, biggest shows right now,
Mhm.
and they're doing it like for so long. Like 60
Right.
years old, they're still kicking ass.
Mhm.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, at that age, still playing music. I would choose different bands for like different music, but like what they're accomplishing right now is like, I love what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one does it better, in my
I
opinion.
mean, I'd like to say I wouldn't join a band and just stay with us. Because if you join a band, that's just like, I guess you have less creative output. But I know that's avoiding the question and making me sound like I'm nuanced or some shit. But really, I'd join a bunch of bands.
Did you see the text I sent? in the chat
I'd join a bunch of fucking bands, you know? Would I be technically able to join the bands?
Oh,
Probably
damn
not.
it.
Would their music sound like shit after me joining? Probably.
No.
But,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. There's a bunch of bands. But I like to
It's Danny
see
right now.
this band and
Yeah.
have my own creative output.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably just say Metallica.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
that's like
it's
the,
fucking
that's
Metallica.
The,
Yeah.
on guitar, that's what I have most.
Have you ever seen them live?
Like 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. Oh, we have an amazing story about it.
I want to hear it.
So they played in, I think it was November. Was it November?
Yeah,
Of course.
At
Straight
they-
downstairs, straight. Watch your head.
Scoot
I'll
over.
go after him.
They played at
It says toilet above it. Downstairs.
so they played at Hard Rock, the venue.
Okay.
Hard Rock venue. So we're always trying to get in for dirt cheap, right? We don't want to pay the tax that they put on that stuff.
Right.
So we're like, hey, we found these 4 dudes on
Facebook, I
or
think.
Craigslist, or was it
Craigslist?
Facebook? I don't know. It was one of
Yeah,
them.
so I found the tickets. Apparently they were like selling because like it's a small venue and it's a
Yeah.
big name Metallica. So obviously
And in the
prices are,
hotel,
like,
it's like-
$1,000 at least. And I just saw like a good deal. So it was like legit. We met up with these guys there, but they didn't actually have tickets. What their plan was to like sneak us in
With fake
What?
wristbands.
with fake wristbands.
And these are like these Russian dudes
Russian
barely
dudes.
speak English.
There's your followers.
Yeah.
The Russian.
Maybe they bought
There
us.
it is.
So they give us. So we're like, oh, we meet up with them, right? We're in the middle of the venue. And like, hey, come outside. Takes us to the back alley, little alleyway, and he's like, here, put on these wristbands, man. And we
Yeah.
we put on these pink wristbands.
Did you go already?
It was.
Let's go,
Oh,
Jimmy.
shit, that was fast.
World record bathroom
was-
break. Kid's got a
Shit.
small bladder, Julian.
That time the camera was rolling.
Forehead.
Um,
Okay.
So we met up with them. They put on these fake wristbands on us. I'm like, cool. And he's like, come with us, brother. And then he go.
I love the accent.
So yeah, so the pink
How
wristbands.
much? But how much did you pay for these fake wristbands?
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get.
Oh,
well,
okay. Because you didn't hand the money over yet, did you?
No,
okay.
no. Only.
Okay.
Yeah, so the real wristbands are pink and they say Metallica on them for
Okay.
the show. We had pink wristbands that said Hard Rock.
Okay.
So if you glance at it, it's pink, but if you look at it, it doesn't say
Right.
what it's supposed to say. So, we get them on, and there's a side entrance for I guess like people who already have tickets. Mm-hmm. So there's a side entrance on the side of the building, not the main entrance. So we go through the side, and one Russian dude, this big guy, he goes in first, and he takes the fall. So he
takes the fall.
They stop him.
He walks in. He's like maybe like 15 yards inside the building. Security starts chasing him while his back is against from us. We all just slip in behind, like 6 of us, like us 3, me, Danny,
a
and
lot,
Michael,
and like 5 Russians.
like 5 other Russians, like a whole group.
Oh my God, this is the best story I've
And
ever
so
heard.
we're like,
It's
all right,
crazy.
we're like, all right, cool, we're in. So we're hanging out at which was dumb. We should have just gone in eventually, but we ended up hanging out on the outside outskirts of because if you've ever been to the venue, there's this part where you just hang out before
Right.
going into the
Sections.
stage and shit. So we're hanging out there, and we're like, oh, let's go to the pit. We're like, hey, let's go right there. So we walk to the pit, and we get to we were like walking up, and you like,
Russians ahead of us. We're in the back, of
we're in
course.
the back of the Russians, and if you look up, the stage is really close to the ground. It's
Oh
like
my God,
perfect. It's
right
so
there.
intimate. We're
The
like,
stage
oh
is
my
right
God,
there, literally.
yes, we made it. And then head of security is the one there. So the guy who's running the security
Head of
sees
security.
that we don't have the right wristbands on.
shit.
So he's like, hey man, he was cool about it at first because he
He
thought
was,
maybe
he
it was a
way-
mess up.
he was too cool about it.
So he's like, hey, you guys have the fake wristbands. You guys should go sort this out. I can't let you in without you getting. So what he does is he kicks us out. Oh, so sorry. So we're like, hey, we got these wristbands from this guy, and one of the Russians who was with us says that he worked with Hard Rock. That's
Okay.
what he told us as well. So he's lying to us. He said that he
Right.
worked
Well,
with
we
Hard
knew
Rock.
he was lying with us. We're just get us in and we'll pay.
Right.
So
Right.
he's like,
He's
oh, I
gonna
work
say-
with Hard Rock, man. They gave us these free wristbands. So he's like, no, these are the wrong ones. Make sure you go out and get the right ones.
Watch
so,
your head.
So he kicks us out. He kicks us out, and we're like, damn.
And he's like, if we see you guys again using these wristbands, we're gonna get you
Yeah.
escorted. He should have done it right there. Like,
Right?
We have fake wristbands. Like,
So we go out.
You're good?
They
Like-
they snap the wristbands off our wrists. We go out, and we're like, oh, what do we do? So we're hanging out for a little bit, and it's like, and they're like, the Russian's like, come to the alley again.
Oh my
So
God,
we-
you were
we-
still hanging out with the Russians?
Yeah.
Oh, this is.
So
I
we-
love this
So
story.
we're like all in it together at that point. Like,
And at
we're
that
gonna all
point-
try to get in.
so they took our
Put a
wristbands.
difference to the side and just get in.
Yeah, and then they take our wristbands, and now we gotta leave the venue, and we're already in there just to get more wristbands. So we have to leave, go back to the parking garage behind this alley.
And
The
they-
same guy is there, bro. He's like dealing drugs. He like has like this case with these pink wristbands, and he's like puts them on.
he puts on the same exact wristbands. So we didn't change shit. We just
Yeah,
put on the
changed
fake
anything.
wristbands
It's
again.
The same wristbands.
Hopefully we run into a different security
We
guard
should
or
just put a
something.
few in our pocket, like at that point.
So what we did now is we were like, all right, let's do this again. So we go through the back. The guy
We're
takes the
working
fall.
You guys were persistent.
The guy takes the fall. Yeah, you got to be. He takes the fall, and we get in again. We're like, fuck yeah, we made it. We're in again. No
Were
one
you in the
stopped
pit
us.
this time?
This
We-
time
we
we
didn't wanna
didn't
take
want to
the-
go to the pit because
Right.
head security's there, right?
Yeah.
So
We
let's
couldn't
just
take
go
that
find
risk.
some seats, right? But we're dumbasses, so we're still waiting outside the
waiting there,
venue.
yeah.
We
We
had to
should've
use the
switched straight in.
bathroom or some shit, so we're waiting out there, and the head security walks by and he sees us, and he sees that we have fake wristbands again. So he's like, "Hey man, this is the second time you guys are coming in like this. Come in one more time. I'm gonna call the police. You guys are getting escorted." But one of the Russians, we didn't know this, had 2 real tickets.
Okay.
2 real tickets, and I don't know what came through him, but he was like, "Here." He gave him and
Ukrainian.
him the ticket.
The 2 tickets.
So he had 2 real tickets. He gave it to the twins.
He's like, take these, child.
All the other Russians made it, so so security stops us. It's head of security, one bald Russian dude. Now the other Russians are gone. They made it. One bald Russian dude and us, right? Not Julian. He wasn't there. So us, and so he gives the real tickets, being a nice guy. I don't know what came through him, to him and him.
So there
they
you
get
are
in.
with nothing.
So they get in, they walk
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
and the guy's like, "You guys need to go out again." He's like, "If you guys come back in with the fake wristbands, we'll call the cops." So me and the Russian get kicked out. And I'm just with this stranger. I'm just with this bald dude. When he speaks to me like this, right in my face, with the Russian accent, you know. And so I'm like, "Hey man, come over here." He's like, "We need to calm down. You know, you have to be persistent. You have to keep on trying.
Oh
you have
he
to."
was so inspirational. With
He
his
was
words.
really
He's like,
inspirational.
you can
to me.
never
It was, like,
lose
during
hope.
the Soviet time, so he was telling us like,
He's like, you
Oh
can't
my
lose hope.
God.
So he was
He's like,
giving
when
me
you lose
this.
hope, you lose.
Yeah,
Like,
this pre-war speech, like
yeah, literally.
he
just
gave that to us.
engulfing.
So bad. I was like kind of like complaining, like, "Yo, you think you're gonna get us like to get us in?" He's like, "Brother, I'm from Soviet Russia."
You guys weren't there though. It was just me and him.
This is
Oh.
screwed up many times getting in. This was one of the he gave like that worst speech. He gave
So,
many speeches.
so it's just
and
me
then
and this
worse
dude,
ones
right?
than
This dude's he's just a loud dude. So he just takes me. He's like, "Bro, you have to go in. You have to not look at them. You have to act like you belong." I'm like, "All right, fuck. I'm fucking hyped, dude. I'm gonna go do this shit. No one's gonna know."
Oh my God.
So we leave. We get kicked out the 3rd time.
Let's transform to like our point now. Me and Michael get in. As soon as we get in, this show starts right away. Like we're 2 seats in, and then there's a seat next to us. So we're not in the pit, but we're section 100, like down the middle.
Amazing.
And we're like, it was perfect.
Did you give the money yet?
No,
at
no,
this-
we
Oh
didn't.
my
So
God.
the show starts. They're in there. They're
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
the show. I missed the first 2 songs. I'm out with the Russian dude. He's buying me drinks at the bar.
Oh my God.
So he bought me a drink, and I'm like, "All right, I'm having some fun, dude." He's buying me a drink. So I take a drink, and then we're like, "All right, let's try this again." He's like smoking a cigarette, talking to me in my face. And then we go to the back where the side entrance is. But there's a door here, and there's a door here, right? This door is gated off. It's for smoking areas, so people
Okay.
can smoke. So we're like, "Hey, we're going to jump this gate and go through the wrong way." So we went into this way where people hang out. Which is kind of dumb on the venue. They shouldn't have that. But we went there, and there's no security there seeing if you come in. So me and him go in, and we go our separate ways, and then we're good. Like no security stopped us. I went straight to the right to the place where I saw the twins go up the middle section,
Right.
and there they are waving. I'm looking like, where are these guys?
I
Where are
literally,
these guys?
we were just glancing.
Speaking
and
of the mic.
I was glancing, and I just see his like head shining across
Yeah,
the
like
amphitheater.
God just
And I'm
sent
like,
a bolt.
Damn. He starts walking up the staircase. I leave my seat. I start running for him. And like he passed us. I finally catch up to him. I just grab him. And then he looks at me, turns around, and we're like, we finally made it. And ironically, there was a seat next to us the whole time.
Like open.
is amazing.
Every seat is sold out because it's such a small venue.
Right.
Yeah.
$800 seats, you know.
Yeah. And
Oh
I bring
my
him
God.
back. He sits down right next to us. Fucking center row. Metallica's playing. Like, he finally made
And
it.
I missed the first 2 songs, but I saw the rest, and it was amazing.
That's unbelievable.
And this is the craziest shit.
And yeah.
Halfway through the show, we're still wondering, like, we haven't paid these Russian dudes.
Right.
We don't know where they are. Out of nowhere, the bald Russian dude that was helping him out the whole time, we just see him flipping in the pit in front
Yeah.
of us. He's just in the pit. He made it to the pit, and he's just going crazy. He's like a 50-year-old Russian dude, and he's just like going crazy in the pit. And we see him, point him out, like, holy shit, this guy's crazy.
I can't even believe that. So you never paid him any money?
Well, for
So
context,
after
this is very
what?
important.
This is very
This was not the guy we first like messaged.
right.
So like
Okay.
the guy with the actual wristbands we were dealing with, they kind of screwed us over,
And
this
we
guy just
split
kinda
up with
happened
them.
To like know them, he was with them, and like he helped us out.
I just out of the kindness of his heart.
Yeah.
He had
What
nothing
a
to
great
do with
dude,
the
man.
guys who listed the wristbands or whatever.
But we thought we were getting real. Like there was no assumption that we were getting fake tickets.
Right, of
Oh,
course.
I knew right over. No, I
Well,
knew right
once they
away.
put us in the alleyway and they put on and made it all
No, that
suspect.
was pretty obvious from the start. Like,
But anyways, we're like, are we paying these dudes or not? Because we had such a hard time. I barely got in. I didn't need to see the show.
Almost ended up in jail.
So
literally.
we just right after the show we just ran away and went home.
I would have done the same exact thing.
Oh yeah,
But yeah,
we
so-
know he's in the pit. We have a head start. As soon as the show stopped, we.
That is the
He
greatest
didn't
story
even
I
want
think
money
I've
from
heard
us, like,
ever.
Obviously, the other guys they messaged
Right.
me like, "Hey, you're gonna pay up."
Oh, they were messaging you after?
Oh, of course, yeah.
But they had nothing to do with us.
Right,
So
right.
I'm just like, I'm not even gonna
Give
worry
us the
about it.
contact information for the other guy. We'll happily pay him.
Right.
They just couldn't do it, so we're like, I'm sorry, we can't pay you.
Oh my God, that
They
is the
didn't get
greatest
a thing.
story ever.
Free Metallica show, essentially.
Free Metallica
That's
show.
amazing.
Sick
Unbelievable.
show, so intimate.
I
small
can't wait to tell that
amphitheater.
story again to somebody
It
else.
was one of the best shows. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was one of their set lists where they're only playing old music.
yeah, it was
Oh my
only
God.
from the first two
Right.
albums, which
First
is
two
Probably one of
albums.
the most, like,
first
legendary-
three actually.
Was that like your favorite concert you've been to?
One of my
One of
favorite.
them.
for
We
Yeah.
sure.
saw Gojira over here in
Okay.
Boca rather.
Best show I've ever been
Yeah.
to.
Gojira, this death metal, French death metal
Mhm.
band. They went to Boca Raton, Florida, which
South
makes no
County.
sense.
No sense. Our backyards.
Oh my God, I gotta tell this story.
It's a small venue in South County, which is a park we
Yeah.
grew up in.
Yeah, I was
5
sitting.
minutes.
It's a walk away.
I was sitting on the red light from this kid's neighborhood, and we look on Instagram, and we just see fucking Boca Raton at the top of the
Oh, yeah.
tour list immediately, like
It's
they
nuts.
just dropped it.
That's crazy.
And we're just like,
So we're like, hey, we got to go to this show. So us three, we buy VIP tickets.
Okay.
So we're like, hey, $230. We get VIP tickets. We get to meet them. We get signed stuff. We get memorabilia. So we went to go meet them, and the video's on my Instagram. It's pretty sick. We just met them, take some photos.
That's exciting.
so funny though, the way you were
And
trying
it was a,
to.
it was
Boca
a great show.
Raton.
It was a great show.
Where was it?
That's-
At the
South
top
County.
of the-
Oh,
If you know
South County
okay.
Regional Park.
it's West Boca.
Yeah.
So it's almost near where there's just
Wow.
Everglades starts.
Yeah. It was
Right.
it was Lona Shore, Mastodon, and
Oh, yeah,
Gojira.
great. Mastodon was amazing.
Mastodon was they were just really long, such a long set.
Yeah, we also flew out to California to see System of a Down, and that was
I
great.
love System of a Down.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a beautiful trip.
And then we flew out. Like anytime we have I have an opportunity to see Metallica, I'll definitely like
Right.
take it. So like
Yeah.
California, like we've seen them like 5 times already.
Wow, I've never
5,
seen
6
them.
times. Really?
I had tickets back in the 90s to see them.
That would have been a
I
great
think
time
I
to
got
go.
into trouble, and my mom made me stay home or something, which was good because my friends got into a ton of trouble that night. So it was like a blessing in disguise. Like some of them ended up in jail, and so it was good. I wasn't there because that would have been my luck. But yeah, so I couldn't go. But they all went, and it was great apparently.
Yeah,
So
they're great.
If you're ending
Yeah.
up in jail, it has to be a good time.
yeah, no, for sure, absolutely. Yeah, well, I mean, you guys almost ended up in jail.
Yeah.
Well, there's multiple stories. We've gotten detained together, these three.
Oh my God,
I've
I'm
never been
addicted
detained.
to watching those body cam videos on Facebook right now. Oh my
Oh.
God, I can't.
You see that? You see
stop.
that Acorn one recently?
No.
The guy, oh man. Yeah,
A
literally.
lot of the shit happens in Florida.
I mean, that's not surprising,
Like-
to be honest with you.
I'm talking like, and then like, what kills me are the Walmart shoplifters that think that they have every right to all this stuff, and well, I offered to pay for it. Like, well, you're offering to pay for it after you've left the store with all the, $1,000 worth of items. I don't know how they found $1,000 worth of items there, but it's crazy. I'm addicted. It's crazy. I'm up all night long watching that shit.
It's funny.
Like, I really obviously need a life. All right, so we're gonna do rapid fire.
All right.
So I'll ask a question, and then you just answer.
Hey.
Let's see how quick you can do this.
All right.
All right, what celebrity annoys you the most?
Oh shit. Definitely.
Rapid fire, motherfucker.
Dude. I don't know. Ed Sheeran, because he looks like I can punch him.
I really don't have hate for anybody. Nobody really bothers me, but I'm just gonna say fucking Taylor Swift because the whole NFL. I love NFL, and
Mhm.
they're just pushing her so much. I'm like, I don't want to see her. I want to see football.
Right.
That's it.
Damn.
Yeah, Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to watch some goddamn
But I had
football.
nothing against her either. Like I couldn't think
No,
of
I
celebrity.
love
That
Taylor
was like the only
Swift.
celebrity who I kind of like
They're just pushing her.
a little too much. In the
Yeah.
past few months.
No, it's a lot. It is a lot, but
Oh yeah,
All
sorry,
right.
Ed Sheeran.
you ready?
That was a low blow.
Dude,
If you
I
could be
know,
any
shit.
animal, what animal would it be?
Oh shit, dude, these questions are crazy. Forest shark.
Yeah, a
Forest shark. Forest shark.
Really elusive forest shark.
You don't understand what the forest shark is.
No.
No.
Is it a real
It's
thing?
stupid.
It's a real thing?
No.
I have a picture.
I'd be a
Forest
I'd-
shark.
A forest.
The amount of like shark attacks in the
Uh-huh.
U.S. and there was just a bunch like in the Midwest.
Yeah.
There's no ocean.
Mhm.
No like bodies of water.
It was definitely like aquarium.
I'm sure that my
attacks.
husband and my daughter know. They are like so into that kind
Well,
of
it's
stuff.
obviously like bull sharks that like swam
It
up,
could be, yeah.
Oh, okay.
but forest sharks.
So we were gonna use it as our single number.
Yeah.
You see the forest shark?
He's in a forest.
I'll put this up.
Oh, watch your head.
Yo, hit a squat.
Forest
Black
shark?
and white's kind of hard to see.
Oh.
Nothing's Vember.
That is the forest shark.
I don't
It
think
doesn't
it's
focus, but
It's okay. They understand.
that's the answer from all of us. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I would say probably like an eagle or a
All right, kid. Next question.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
Human consciousness, of course.
If you got a yacht, what would you call it?
The Big Daddy one.
What was the question?
If you got a yacht, what would you call it?
Probably just call my last name. Probably
Peronian.
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 Yeah.
I don't know.
Vember.
Vember.
Yeah, I was referring to like the band name.
Vember. Okay.
That'd be a stupid yeah.
Alrighty.
Big Daddy one.
What store do you shop at the most?
I don't really shop.
Nordstrom Rack.
Nordstrom.
TJ Maxx.
Shit. Where do
Walmart.
Secret.
Fucking
Victoria's
Center.
Secret
Guitar
for the single
Center.
guy?
Guitar
Oh, yeah.
Center.
Guitar Center.
Yeah, Guitar Center.
It's definitely
Or like,
I'd see
I don't know if you
that.
consider like restaurant
Facebook
stores,
Marketplace.
Ale House.
Ale House is definitely
Ale
up there too.
That's what I wanna go to.
I haven't been to Ale House in
Oh, you gotta go
So
back.
long.
We frequent that place.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
so long.
I'm always stuffing my face in
God, that was the
Mountains.
place I hung out at. Like, I'm
Yeah.
48 years old now, but
Oh, Ale House still
Still
going
the-
strong.
I don't think I've been there since before I was legal to drink.
Oh wow.
I was in there with my fake ID.
That's how long they've been there.
Oh yeah, Davy Ale House.
Oh,
Yep.
there's one at Davy.
Yeah, there's one Davy.
There's
There's
one
Howard Shops.
everywhere.
Because there's a
Yep.
bunch up where us.
Yeah.
So.
I haven't been there for years.
Ale House for the win. Give me a
I
mountain
should
milk.
go.
Bring back the
I'll
queso
go.
smash.
Yeah, we'll go together.
Yeah, we should all just go together.
Dude, I bring back the queso smash.
Okay, so who do you feel? What is it called?
No, there's just burger. They took off the menu.
I hate it when restaurants take the good
So
shit off the
sad.
menu.
Yeah.
It's like, why are they like? There's this restaurant down the street, Pincho's. It was conveniently located within spitting distance, and they had the best like Nashville hot chicken sandwich.
And they
it
took
was
that
so
off?
good, and they were like, oh, it was just seasonal.
Yo, what? What
Yeah.
kind of
Trying to find
season?
it.
Our favorite.
That's
All right.
a disgrace.
It's your favorite? Have you? No, I'm sorry. It was my fault. Have you been to Hot Chicks?
No.
No, but
right.
have you been to Dave's Hot Chicken?
I have
Oh.
not. Where is that?
Dude,
California.
that's
But
count.
there's so many.
Listen.
Okay, I think my sister's been to Dave's Hot Chicken in Orlando. You said?
Yeah.
Okay, because we were addicted to Hattie B's up in Georgia, and so good. And then she was all excited that she found it might be Dave's Hot Chicken in Orlando. Like she extended her trip so
Yeah,
that
it's
she
the
could
best.
go there.
No, listen. We
you're
have
flipping your mic
extended
hard, bro.
multiple. This
We
kid.
booked it to Orlando just for
This-
that.
We planned
not-
one
I'm
of our
not-
trips
I'm
around
not
going to
tell-
Hattie B's. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, every time we go up
Bro,
north,
this
we
kid
stop.
and his buddy decided to just book it to Dave's Hot Chicken in like the middle of the night just because they had nothing better to do, right? And they go and they come back with like the entire squad of just hot chicken, bro. They call up everyone.
Yeah, so it's
They
like a
call up
1 a.m.
everyone.
voyage, 3-hour drive to Dave's Hot Chicken and back. Come back
When
at 6
someone's
a.m.
Wow.
moving near the area, they gotta let all of us know and
No.
just bring back.
No, literally everyone called up all the boys. Yo, get your orders in now.
Do you
We're
get the
bringing it back
hottest?
tonight."
I just get normal. Hot.
I do. It's
Yeah,
hot.
yeah.
It's really hot.
And there's
Yeah.
Extra hot and then like.
Yeah, that's what my when we. Well, I sent
bro.
my husband to freaking Hot Chicks last night, and so it's like he
Yeah.
has to get like this one I want hot, this one I want clucking hot. He has to get like 3 different meals.
Oh, there is this new.
Oh.
Boca.
Cluckface. Very good.
We've been eating
Okay.
that a lot, this new hot chicken.
Club face.
Cluckface.
Cluck face. Oh, I think my husband, because my husband drives up to Jupiter for work every day.
Oh, it's so
But-
good.
And sometimes he'll take like Federal down.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he'll
Yeah, it's on Federal.
So okay,
It's actually
I think
really
that
good, too.
he may have stopped there.
Dude,
yeah.
that is probably the best hot chicken in Boca.
Well, if you're ever in Pembroke Pines, it's on Hot Chicks is on Pines and 75.
Hot
Okay,
Chicks,
word.
Yeah.
heard that.
Yeah.
Probably just grab it on the way.
All right.
All right, another question.
So who do you feel is the most overrated musician?
Ooh, Drake.
I'm with you on that 100%.
Honestly, I'm not even saying that he's overrated. To be honest, he makes good
is.
songs.
Eh.
But
Honestly, I have no clue. Most overrated. No, there's enough hate for her. Honestly, this might be controversial, but J. Cole, the rapper.
oh what?
Yeah. I never really I never really messed with him.
J.
You see, yeah.
crazy, dog.
I don't know who J. Cole is.
Really?
Yeah.
He's-
He's a pretty big rapper.
He is, but-
Yeah.
That was a
no.
bad take, but honestly, I have no idea.
I don't know, but the most underrated rapper is definitely BLP Kosher.
Underrated.
If you know BLP
I don't.
Kosher, he's a Jewish
That's a
rapper
better-
from
that's a better
from Deerfield Beach.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, best rapper I know.
Probably like Ice Spice or something.
Ice Spice
Yeah.
is pretty overrated.
You
No, I
know,
think she's
I
not
don't even
overrated.
know if I've ever heard an Ice Spice song.
Clearly haven't lived life.
I'm going to listen to it the second you guys leave.
What's the one thing that she says that's funny?
orange.
Okay. All right.
Sexy
Yeah,
Red.
Sexy Red.
Who?
There's a rapper named Sexy Red. Blueface is another one.
Oh, Blueface.
Oh,
is a
I've
great
heard of
answer.
Blueface.
Oh my God.
Blueface.
Yeah.
His face is not blue. He's a liar.
So, what's the best compliment you've ever received?
Best compliment I received, I'm going to say recently because I don't really remember a lot. No offense.
I don't either.
But probably about my hair. Someone told me my hair was majestic at work
Oh,
the other day. And I thought
okay.
that was pretty awesome. It's pretty majestic. I'd like to think it is.
I would say your compliment earlier that you would see a full set of us play.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's a great compliment.
100%.
Yeah. And
No
anytime,
doubt.
Anytime anybody appreciates our music, I love hearing that. So
Yeah.
That's the best compliment for me.
Yeah, I mean, any of our fans that show up whenever they say something, it means a lot. Like, we
Yeah.
had these fans the other day who pulled up, and I left it in my car. It's around, actually, my e-brake. I leave it in there with a bunch of other ones. But they gave us this Vember bracelets that they made for us.
Oh, they gave you friendship bracelets.
No, yeah. Well, it says
Bringing it right back
spells
to Taylor
Vember
Swift.
on it, yeah.
That's
was
cool,
great.
though.
Shout out them.
Really?
I was at the last show. I was at the show with
Did you meet them? Oh, they brought him to.
Yeah.
Oh, two girls.
Two girls.
Two girls.
Yes.
Oh, I accidentally
Oh,
broke one of them.
And he broke one of them right in front of their
me,
eyes.
and I was putting it on.
They got there early for you guys.
They came for us?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know.
Yeah. There were two
I mean,
girls.
I'm guessing if they came.
One was wearing a cheetah skirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They're cool.
Well, we'll see them again, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, you got some fans there.
Whenever people slide out, for us.
Yeah.
The other bigger bands too. Like it's good when they acknowledge us.
Yeah, no, they love.
Oh yeah.
So
no,
what are you
well,
considering the bigger bands?
Like at first, it was a really big compliment for me, or I guess us too. Like AWOL, they noticed us. They said they really liked their music, especially Pablo and stuff.
Yeah, they loved us enough to
And
take
I
us on
really
tour.
respect them as musicians.
Yeah.
I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also, like, we're working with this engineer named Marco
Right.
from Marquee Studios in
Uh-huh.
Deerfield. And he noticed that our music was good, and he slid out to one of our shows
Awesome.
going back, and he loves working with us. And yeah.
He's a great guy. He works with
Nah, he's
Right.
he's honestly
He's
one of
always
the best guys ever. Because I mean, like
hooking us up.
he works. Yeah, he hooks us up a lot. Like, I mean,
Mhm.
we'll only have to pay for recording, but like we can just go there and mix the
But
song.
he's passionate. Like he loves
Yeah.
doing our music.
Yeah.
And it's just a great
Yeah,
team
really
that we're
passionate
doing.
guy.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the thing is like we need to have someone who's passionate about
Yeah,
what we're
we-
doing, just
we
because
recorded-
we're
yeah.
passionate.
We recorded our single fall there at Marquee Studios, and probably 2 days of recording. The first day was just instrumental.
Mhm.
Everyone played together.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm not. Was there a click used?
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
like-
everyone played together on a
Okay.
click. So a live recording, no vocals, just
Nice.
instrumentals, one guitar, one bass, one drum set. And the second day was all vocals. So 2 days of recording for that one song, and then the next, honestly, like 2 sessions maybe was mixing.
Mhm.
A lot of mixing, mixing. And then he's like, "Hey, I know this guy, 10 minutes away, who does mastering.
Mhm.
This guy's named
Midnight
Lewis. What?
Midnight
Midnight
Master.
Master.
Yeah, midnight mastering, and he sent us a bunch of versions of different masters, and they
Mhm.
really sat down together and made it work. So we appreciate it.
And they
Yeah.
spent
That's a great
time, they're like,
compliment.
That's nice.
Yeah, they were sending me revisions on
And they
revisions.
made it sound great. Like honestly,
Yeah.
if you're around here, they're great.
Yeah.
They were sending me
Marquee
so
and
many revisions to the point where I didn't even know what revision I was on and what the
Yeah,
differences
you're
were.
like,
Like
what's-
it was like
what was
literally
changed?
No, straight
Yeah,
up.
what's the difference?
What's the difference? No, and that's I love that because if
Yeah.
they can hear the differences, that means there's a difference. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
for sure.
I mean, shit, man. If it sounds better to you, I take it.
Right. Yeah.
So,
That's nice, though. Making connections like that is so important.
100%.
So, and I want to say that I've heard that name before. Is he, like, do you know the band Baron?
Yes,
Yeah.
he works with that band.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. That's what I thought.
He's been trying to set up shows at Black Flamingo and Revolution.
Is that the
a
guy
lot,
that
too.
works?
Baron is one of his bands that he works with.
But is that the guy that works with him under him that helps him out? Is he in
I
Baron?
think that was Blistering Tree,
Oh, Blistering Tree.
which is one of the bands that work with him. But yeah, that's Marco. He's a cool guy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, my final rapid fire question is who inspires you the most?
Out of just us?
No,
Or just
life.
everyone? Probably like I don't know. Definitely my people, my friends.
Okay.
100%. I mean, I'm very, very, very like motivated when it comes to like things that involve multiple people,
Mhm.
and also like it just doesn't involve me. So like, if we're all doing something, I want to do it too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If everyone's progressing in life, I want to progress. So it just helps out a lot, especially having people that are like successful around you. You know,
Right.
to surround yourself with good people.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. My take is just I don't really find one person to be kind of my biggest inspiration or kind of biggest drive, but more so just my boys. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, we're all gonna know each other for the rest of our lives, and I don't want one of us being in a terrible position, and I don't want to be that person in a terrible position bringing us
Yeah.
down. You know what I'm saying? Because I want us to be happy in the
Right.
future. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So then the way to do it is do it together. You know?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like he said, we were all friends before we were bandmates. So that friendship comes first
Right.
before anything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm most grateful for these guys, of course. We push each other to make better music.
Mhm.
We all set that standard. And my parents, too, they're very supportive of what we're doing. So I'm very grateful for them.
Nice.
100%. Thank you, Mom.
Yeah, I'm inspired by David Goggins. I love David Goggins. I just read David Goggins' book,
Uh huh.
and David Goggins is just my inspiration.
It's a good book. It's a good book.
It's crazy.
But yeah, I'd have to triple down like on family and friends, because obviously,
Or double down with David Goggins.
I was waiting.
Bro, I don't know if you can double down on it. I feel like you just bench you. So
but yeah, we're friends before. Obviously, we all have really supportive families, so it's like kind of a disservice if we don't,
Yeah.
put our all into it. We're in like a very fortunate position.
100%.
Right, yeah.
That's
Keeps us motivated.
But at the end of the day, someone has to carry the logs. Someone's got to push the boats, you know?
Mm.
yeah. Someone's got to beat the world record at the Marine boot camp, right? Wasn't it SEALs boot camp?
I don't know.
Well,
I didn't read the book.
This guy.
Who read the
Oh,
book?
you're gonna. You're not
You
making.
read the book.
Oh, that's so
You read the
funny.
book.
Was it good?
It was a great book, yeah.
You know, someone didn't read the book when they bragged about reading the book.
Right.
Amazing
that
book.
was
Read it
awesome,
again.
bro. You should
Oh
read the
my
book.
God.
I've never read the book though.
All right, so let's talk about where you guys are going, where people can find you, see you, and when you think you're going to have some merch out.
So you can find us on YouTube, all platforms. We have one single out. Just look up Fall Vember, and you'll see us. We have this album cover. I'm sure you'll probably put it up or
It's
something.
in our links too.
Yeah, it's in our links in our Instagram, Vember Official. We also have a TikTok. What's the TikTok?
They're all the same names.
The
Vember.
Vember Official. Yeah. So
Okay.
pretty much Vember Official, and then you'll be able to find us. Yeah.
Okay, so you have any shows scheduled?
We
As of now,
We don't.
But we trying to get back into recording our next single.
Okay.
We have like 8 songs. that
Yeah.
we recorded.
Gotcha.
So we're trying to pump out songs. We'll probably hit the studio soon again at Marquee to just record drums
Mhm.
and try to get that next single out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
100%.
And merch, when are you planning on getting that out?
Merch, we're still figuring out our logo. We got a font. That's great. We're also looking at some concepts, like I said earlier, with like some snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get that figured out, we'll probably do it soon.
Mhm.
Then we'll start coming out with merch.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just like design issues. We're
Right.
very stubborn.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that is the one thing about. We are all very, very, very like passionate about our opinions.
Okay.
So, I feel like if we weren't great friends, this band would have collapsed
Oh, yeah.
way quicker.
Right.
That's our advantage for sure.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
100%.
like, excuse me, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, 100%. So we do need merch though. That is something
Yeah.
that needs to happen.
Okay.
Hopefully stickers.
So any final words for your followers?
Final
watching,
words, check
listening?
out Fall.
Please.
As I said,
Be single.
It's awesome.
Fall, Vember. Instagram is probably the most reachable place you can find us, and then from there you can branch out to everything else: YouTube,
Mhm.
SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music. So Instagram.
Who runs the Instagram?
All of us.
Oh, you all do.
We're
Okay.
all
Yeah.
good,
Okay.
Everything we
should
do, we
probably
do it
not be.
together.
Maybe we should.
I feel like it would be best if we kind of split jobs. I don't know. If you guys have any help,
Yeah,
please
in the
reach out to
comments.
Vember Official and let us know how to run a band.
that's right.
Thanks.
Still figuring it out.
You know, we're
Oh my
young.
gosh.
Naive.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much.
So far.